Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm filming the 2021 Kia Sorento front wheel drive version here. You can also get all wheel drive for additional $1,800. So if you stay in a cold weather state, I would recommend getting the all wheel drive system. But looking here at the front styling here of the Sorento, this car is bold, is in your face. I like the new exterior styling here. My Tesla's painted in this passion red exterior color, which is $445. Honestly, I would just recommend getting that. It looks really good with the black accents, especially with this red exterior color here. Looking at this mesh grille, that's your Kia emblem here. Like I mentioned, the black and red contrast is really nice. My Tesla has these multi-reflector LED headlights here with an LED daytime running light. And Kia, on the lower trim levels, you get an incandescent turn signal. If you go for the higher trim levels, Kia will throw in adaptive headlights here. But I want you guys to comment down below what you guys think about the new 2021 Kia Sorento. But making our way to the side profile here of the Sorento, looking at these tires, these are a cross contact LX sport tire, 235/60 tire here. I like the silver and black finish here. I like the multi-spoke design. Honestly, I'm a really big fan of these wheels, like I said with the first look video. If you guys haven't seen that, just check out the description box down below. Looking here, there's this LED side marker here on the mirror cap. My Tesla does have a panoramic sunroof for around $1,300. Honestly, I recommend that. That's a massive panoramic sunroof. There is these roof rails here. But looking at the side profile, it looks really good. This does come standard with 3 row of seating. But making our way to the rear here of the Sorento, that's a squirrel there. Making our way to the rear of the Sorento, it's going to be incandescent design back here. It's going to be incandescent turn signal with the incandescent reverse light with an incandescent brake light. There's this rear spoiler here, your shark fin antenna. Your third brake light lives right here. There's your Kia emblem here. There's also the S badge there to signify what trim level you have. A standard backup camera with incandescent lighting for the tag. There's your Sorento badge here. I like the rear diffuser back here. I like the gloss black trim. There's rear parking sensors. Open up the cargo back here. Kia says you get 12.6 cubic feet of space. And to fold down the third row here, just grab these little straps here. The headrest will fold down, just push it like that, which is really easy. Surprised they didn't offer power folding third row. Once you fold down the third row here, Kia says you get around 38.5 cubic feet of space. And to fold down the second row here, just press these buttons here. And once you do that, Kia says you get around 75.5 cubic feet of space. And underneath here is going to be some underfloor storage. And there's a 12 volt, and you can also put the seat belt through here so it won't be rattling around as you drive. Sitting inside the interior of the Kia Sorento, Kia has been killing it lately with the interior and also with the exterior design. But shutting the door here, to start up the Sorento, just put your foot on the brake and press the start stop button here. Looking at the door panel material, is going to be a soft touch ejection molded plastic with this aluminum door handle. I like the pattern texture here on the door panel. There's your lock controls. It is one touch up, one touch down just for the driver, but it's one touch down for the rest of the windows. You can also lock the windows just in case you had kids and whatnot and they like to throw things out the window. You can just lock that from here. There's a nice grab handle here. It's going to be slightly padded there. Down here is going to be additional storage, cup holder, your lane keep assist, your traction control, your dimmer switches, your headlight stock is going to be here. Your turn signal stock is going to be integrated into one. Your wind wiper stock is going to be there. Nice leather up steering wheel. I like the stitching here. Your voice commands here. Your radio presets, volume control. The option to answer and hang up the phone is going to be there. You can customize this little helper screen here just to show you your speed and also your tire pressure. If you go for a higher trim level, I'm assuming you can customize the screen to do different things. But this is going to be an analog gauge here, which shows your RPM and your speed. Up here at the top of the dashboard is going to be a hard touch material. Surprised that Kia didn't use a soft touch ejection molded plastic. How they use it on the actual door here. Great visibility here from the front. You can see out of this vehicle just fine. My Tesla does have the 8-inch UVO head unit here. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as wireless. I just have my phone connected to charge it, but as you guys can see, it's going to be wireless. You guys can see going to the Kia head unit here, it still displays what's there for the Apple CarPlay. Going here to the navigation, or it's going to show you the Apple Maps map. It's going to show you the Apple Maps here, or whatever you have your phone integrated to. But it's going to be a fast to touch screen here. There's some buttons here for the radio, media, your favorite. You can also link that to, once you press that start button there, it's going to be a sync, a track, and a setup there, volume and tuning knobs. I like the actual air vents here, which is really nice. You actually have 2 air vents here. It's going to be dual climate control, and it's going to be a touch sensitive button. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of touch sensitive buttons. I would rather have hard buttons there. Looking here, my Tesla doesn't have a wireless phone charger, surprisingly. When I showed you guys the first look of the Sorento, the tester that the dealership had It actually had a wireless phone charger. You can close this little flat back to hide your phone and whatnot. This does offer 3-level heated and cool seats. If you go for a higher trim level, I'm assuming that Kia does give you cool seats there. Putting the Sorento into reverse, my Tesla just has a backup camera with trajectory, distance markers. There's no top-down 360 view. And kicking over here to the left, it does have a sport mode. This does have a different drive modes here, which shows you on this screen here, which shows you Eco, Sport, Smart, and a Comfort mode. Once you use this little rotary knob here, there's going to be an automatic start-stop, hill descent. You can also access the camera there, but like I mentioned, it does not have a top-down 360 view. You can also turn your parking sensors off. This does have 2 cup holders, storage compartment here. This is the key fob for the Sorento, just like the Stinger and the K5 that I showed you guys. It's kind of like a detonator. You can also remote start the vehicle as well. There's your lock, unlock, panic button, and whatnot. So it's a sturdy key. It does have a nice quality to it as well. The center console here is nice and padded. This does have a deep amount of storage. Surprised to see that there's no charging ports in here, like a 12-volt or a USB-C. The seats in here, they're comfortable. They hold you in place. They remind me of the seats from the K5. They're supportive. They're really comfortable and above. My Tesla has this panoramic sunroof for around $1,300. The lighting in here is going to be an LED. You can also open the panoramic sunroof here. My Tesla has this nice beige interior, and this panoramic sunroof does let a lot of light into this cabin here. You can close it back just in case you don't want to have too much lighting. And like I mentioned from the first look video, this is a massive panoramic sunroof, and this does come standard with 3 rows. My Tesla does have this mirror here, of course. I like the pattern here on the actual dashboard. It's going to be a soft touch here. The glove compartment is big. It can fit a bunch of stuff in there. But overall, Kia, like I mentioned, has been killing it with the interior and also with the exterior siding. But let's hop into the second row of the Sorento. I'm sitting here in the second row here of the Kia Sorento. Looking down here at the legroom, Kia says you go around 41.7 inches of legroom, which is pretty good. I have plenty of foot room underneath here. My knees are not touching the seat back, but there's going to be actual 4 mat pockets here in total. You get 2 there and 2 over here. That's your USB charging ports in the seat back. You get it over here as well. So if you got your iPhone or Android, you can leave the phone in here, let it charge. There's going to be 2 air vents back here, a 12-volt also with a USB port. The floor back here is nice and flat. You can definitely fit 3 people across. Pulling this down here, you get 2 cup holders with a nice area to rest your elbows. And above, my Tesla has this massive panoramic sunroof for around $1,300. Honestly, I will option it in because, like I mentioned, this is a massive panoramic sunroof. The lighting in here is going to be LED. But shutting the door here, the door sounds nice and solid. I'm 5'8". I have plenty of headroom here, even with this panoramic sunroof cut out. But let's hop into the third row of the Kia Sorento. So to get into the third row here of the Sorento, Kia makes it really simple. You can press this button here to slide the seat forward. As you guys can see, it will hydraulically slide forward. There's this little alleyway here to get into the third row. Getting back here really quick, I have plenty of foot room here. My knees are not touching the seat back here of the second row. Like I mentioned from the cargo scene, you can power fold the second row here from the click of these buttons here. There's going to be a USB port back here, storage, cup holder, another USB port here, cup holder and storage and whatnot. But you can ask the passenger here to slide the seat forward. But I have plenty of leg room back here, so I can enjoy myself on a long road trip. And this right here, this is for a sensor. So if you left anything in, like a child or anything in here, or your pet, whatnot, this will notify you on the Yuvo app, or it will just beep to let you know that you left something in the car. So basically like a rear seat reminder. The lighting in here is going to be an LED. It's a bright LED back here in the third row. I'm 5'8". I kind of have a little bit of headroom, but if you're 6 feet tall, the third row would not be the best place to sit. So I have the hood open here for the 2021 Kia Sorento. Let's see what powers this thing here. So this has the company's 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. It makes 191 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. This does have GDI, which stands for gasoline direct injection. Fuel economy for the Sorento here is rated at 24 in the city, 29 on the highway, and 26 combined. Kia will be offering this thing in 3 different powertrains. My Tesla here, like I mentioned, has the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. They will also be offering a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. That's going to make 281 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque. That's paired with an 8-speed dual clutch transmission, and that's the only Sorento that can tow around 3,500 pounds. So you have to go for the 2.5 liter turbo in order to tow in order to tow. And Kia will also offer this with a 1.6 liter turbo 4-cylinder, which is a hybrid that makes 227 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. That's paired with a kilowatt-hour battery to get a total range of 655 miles until empty. That's rated at 39 in the city, 35 on the highway, and 37 combined if you go for the hybrid version of the Sorento. So to start the driving scene off here in the 2021 Kia Sorento, this has Kia's DriveWise assistance, which includes lane departure, lane keep assist, lane follow, also with blind spot monitoring, with forward collision warning, with pedestrian detection. The ride quality in here is really good. It's quiet. It's sort of a windy day today. I don't hear any wind noise from outside. There's these big side mirrors here. You have great visibility out of the front here, also out of the rear. This does come standard with 3 rows. So if you want to fold down that 3rd row there, you can definitely do so by using those scraps that I showed you guys from the cargo scene. But the ride quality here is really good. This does ride on a new platform. They even made the Sorento even bigger. So this is kind of like a baby Telluride in a sense. Well, some people call it the baby Telluride. I'm going to call it the baby Telluride because Kia did a phenomenal job with the interior. The interior looks luxurious. The outside looks really good as well. So Kia's been killing it lately with their platforms, also with the design language of their vehicles, and also with the interior as well. The seats in here, they're comfortable. You can definitely go on a long road trip with in this car. You can pack your family and your friends in this car. If you want to fold down the 3rd row back there, Kia says you get around 35.8 cubic feet of space. If you fold everything down, you get 75.5 cubic feet of space. So you can take people along with you, like I mentioned, or you can just go by yourself. You have plenty of cargo back there. Like I mentioned, this is a 3-row SUV. Kia does offer captain's chairs. If you go for a higher trim level, they're going to be offering this thing in a hybrid powertrain as well, which is a 1.6 liter turbo that makes 227 horsepower. It's going to be paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission, paired with the battery. Kia says it's estimated to get 655 miles of range. So really good. I can't wait to drive the hybrid powertrain. They're going to offer this with a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder turbo that's the only one that can tow. You can tow around 3,500 pounds. That's going to get 281 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with a 8-speed dual clutch transmission. My tester here is a 2.5 liter. This makes 191 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque, and it's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. My tester here is rated at 24 in the city, 29 on the highway, and 26 combined. It does get really good fuel economy, but I can't wait to drive the hybrid powertrain of the Sorento to see the mileage. But that's rated to get 39 in the city, 35 on the highway, and 37 combined. So really good fuel economy compared to this 2.5 liter here. The ride quality here is really good. Like I mentioned, Kia put this thing on a new platform. Great visibility out of here. It does have good driver's assistance as well, blind spot monitoring, lane keep assist, like I mentioned. The ride quality is really good. Like I mentioned, for this to be a 3-row SUV, I can imagine you could just have your family and friends in here. This thing will cruise on the highway and get the best fuel economy. The interior here is really nice. I like the 8-inch display, but I would personally just go for that 10.25 Uvo head unit because it's a bigger screen. I like bigger screens, of course, but the 8-inch screen is going to be really good for most people that don't want that big 10-inch display. But like I mentioned, the cabin in here is luxurious. I like the materials in here. It's soft touch materials. I like the pattern here that's splashed on the dashboard. But Kia did a really good job when they redesigned the Sorento, giving this thing a hybrid powertrain now. So basically it does come with 3 powertrains, a 2.5 liter that my tester has, which has GDI, which stands for gasoline direct injection. And this does come with that turbo as well, which is a 2.5 liter as well, and a 1.6 liter, which includes the hybrid system. But yeah, Kia, you're killing it. Honestly, you're killing it with the exterior styling, also with the interior in here. But this thing is really good to be a family hauler. So if you're looking for a 3-row SUV to haul your family and stuff around them, the Sorento has your name on it. It has the best warranty in the game, 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty, 5-year, 60,000 miles bumper to bumper. It's the only company in the industry to offer really good warranty So after spending time with the 2021 Kia Sorento, my tester has a smooth ride quality. Also, Kia has given this thing a significant refresh. It looks better than the previous generation Sorento. So how much does this Sorento cost? Starting price of my tester here, since it's the front wheel drive S model, it starts at $31,890. My tester has the passion red paint, which is $445, including that panoramic sunroof for $1,300, including cargo mat. The Sorento here has a as tested price at $35,125. I'd like to give a special thanks to South Dade Kia for providing me with the all-new 2021 Kia Sorento. If you're in the market for a Sorento, you can come to South Dade Kia. Hope you guys have enjoyed my full review here on the 2021 Kia Sorento. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at DriveOnReviews, and please keep subscribing to the YouTube channel. I'll catch you all in the next video.